People who have done you wrong will always think your posts are about them.
Happy Thursday. So this is a little message we're going to talk about where some people don't know the difference between like, love, or lust. Well, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Happy Thursday afternoon. If this is the first time you're viewing my channel, don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. So today we just want to talk about these different types of relationships that we can experience in life. And I want to sit there and discuss of how, we have relationships that is also karmic completion. Okay, a karmic cycle is a pattern of events, emotions that occurs in your life. Okay, for example, a karmic relationship. Okay, it naturally ends when the debt is resolved. The lesson is learned. Okay, the pattern is understood by spirit, determines it's time for you to move on. So it's like a karmic relationship. It's like someone being involved with someone, whereas though that person is there to teach you a lesson that you need to learn to go further on in life. It's like an eye opener, so you won't continue to know where the signs are, which we quote and say the red flags, to be alert on certain type of things when you're in a karmic relationship. But when a person has not found their self-being, these kind of individuals keep having karmic relationships over and over and over again because a lesson was not learned. Oftentimes, when people be involved with people that's in the karma, drawn to people that's karmic, and have relations and common relations with them, it's like you said, they didn't learn the life lesson. A lot of times stuff happen where it's very detrimental, not detrimental, no, that could be, but it happens where for you to stop in your tracks and realize. And a lot of times people don't do healing. A lot of people that are karmic, you'll often see them when they break up with someone, they right away into another relationship as quick as you blink your eye or quick as you sneeze. They have another relationship. Oftentimes, the people that's in there are karmics. They always they are very they're liars. Okay, they cheat. Okay, they always the ones that keep going back to old people that they should not be in contact with. They have string-alongs and tag-alongs and backup plans when they was in commitment or relationship with you. So that's why you see when you break up with certain individuals, they turn around and be right back in another relationship, and it's the same cycle all over again because these individuals have not learned the lesson to do inventory, to do healing before they move on. You ever heard the saying that says that same energy with different face? Well, that's what that is when someone doesn't do the inventory and healing of them oneself before they move right on to the next person. You know what I mean? So a karmic relationship often resembles as a codependent relationship. That's what it is. It's like someone needs someone in order to survive. Codependency. That's not healthy at all. Some people drawn on that where they sit there and they don't do work on themselves like they're supposed to, and they're drawn on with people that is codependent. And I'll be right back. Okay, so sorry about the interruption. So this is part 2 for what I was saying before. So where did we stop at? Okay, so I think I was saying that how karmic relationships resolve and usually lessons being learned and the pattern is understood when spirit determines it's time for you to move on. So when that happens like that, spirit with God, God, knowing that this bond is too unhealthy. And usually in a case like that, something dramatic will happen where it have no other choice, or something being released, something like that, where it's no other choice, where y'all both have to separate, you know what I mean? And this is forcefully happen when the karmic will come around and like, okay, that's it. When when sources say that's it, you know what I mean, it's going to be a tower, And a lot of times in relationships like that, when people haven't learned their lesson, they always seems to, hear the whole old saying is hurt people hurt people. So that is what that is, you know what I mean? So when people when stuff like that happen, there's no recognition, no getting back together, because a lot of times, sad to say, when someone that is karmic and joint and just so indulge in low vibration energy, oftentimes these people usually have a rude awakening, something coming back from the past to come bite them in the ass, and that's what usually destroy a relationship. Okay, they're not healthy, they're drawn to unhealthy predicament, people, places, and things, and usually people that live their life like that, they always keep doing the same cycle over and over again, not learning the lesson. And each time when something happened like that, the experience of what that person, he or she, will go through will be a harder lesson learned than what is before. Okay, but usually, like I was saying, karmic couples are drawn to each other, but the bond they share are very unhealthy. This is people also being attracted to things that's on low vibration energy. Okay, and you got to be really careful, because what happened is when you consume certain things in your mind, different images, different things that people do, and different types of behaviors, you so much also manifesting that into your life. So you gotta even be careful even what you're looking at. I mean, for real, it is, because you ever notice that when you're online, say for example, when you are online and you may be looking for a certain item, you might be looking for say if you want to go apply for something, and because Google is all together, okay, and then when you go on to another, say like you go on your Facebook page or your IG or whatever you may be, Twitter, have you noticed that the things that you went and had searched up on Google, it'll pop up in your news feed, like to give you more suggestion ideas? So that's the same thing will happen with addictive behaviors and stuff. It consumes everything in your life. So if you do participation in old things that's not pleasant to the eye, it always comes right back, because this is how it works, and everybody has an IP address. So when people don't understand too, this is what I'm getting off the topic, when people think they can play on somebody's phone, but your IP location is where you are located. So that's how a lot of people get caught up with the law, because they do things and they think they can't be traced it, but the devil's a liar. Okay, so we're going to move along. And another thing is a soul tie relationship. Okay. All right. Soul ties is a relationship that is intense spiritual relationship. Okay. That results also in a mutual learning experience. So a lot of times we get in relationships, people don't understand if it's in love. Is it really love, or is it lust? This was a short message. I'll talk to you soon. Don't forget to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. And if you need to reach me, I'm only available at Piscesgooddess@gmail.com. If you want to send a little small donation to help my channel grow, I do have a Cash App. It is Pisces Goddess, $PrettyYee. Y'all have a blessed day. Talk to you soon. Namaste.